everybody, this is Leone. I've come to do your weekly guidance. I hope you're all good and well. So this is from the 13th through to the 17th of January 2025. So let's see what's going on for you guys. I'm using the Wizard's Tarot, and I will put you some of my very own flower guidance cards at the end to give you that final message as well. I do believe I've only got a few of these decks left, so if you're interested in purchasing those yourself, you can do so via ḻeoneedwards.com. So please remember to keep an open mind with the reading as well. It may resonate with you, it may not. It could be about Joe Blogs down the road, who knows? Let's just see. I'm really drawn to the tummy area. From hands up straight away. I am not a doctor. I'm just feeling the energies. So if you are struggling in any kind of way medically, go seek that professional advice. But I am drawn to the tummy this week. So energies around the tummy. So if you guys are really suffering with that, it's about the right nutrients here. It's about getting those right vitamins inside your body, looking after yourself 100%. Also calling back your energy here as well so that you can focus on what's important. I also see that some of you guys are looking into your money, your work, career, finances as well. Look, aiming big, aiming high is kind of what I'm seeing here, or the need to, anyhow. It's going to be very specific for somebody. I heard the name Stephen here as well. Stephen. So I'll give that to you guys. And I also got 75, which is important. Now it could relate to 1975. We could see 75 on a number plate, on the end of a phone number, but that is going to be very relevant for someone here. So let's see what's going on anyhow with the tarot. I'm kind of really fidgety around my neck here as well. So again, if you guys are suffering with your neck, just pay attention to that as well. Okay, let's see what's going on. It's getting freezing now. Margaret as well is coming through. The name Margaret. All right, enough faffing. I feel like I'm faffing, but you guys might be doing that this week. Just faffing around, just trying to, I don't know, not quite getting things done or keep getting disrupted in some kind of way, and just find it very difficult to complete something or get on with something because of distractions or interference in some kind of way. So let's see where this is headed, where this is going. So first off, we've got the Six of Swords energy, which talks about one step forward, two back, a few minor obstacles, but there is protection around you. Some of you guys, if you're dealing with vehicles, or traveling in some kind of way as well, there may be delays, there may be obstacles around that, or to do with cars, having issues or problems this week as well. You could see a red light there, but equally that is turning into that orange light that I was kind of connecting with. It's interesting because at the beginning there I was looking at my orange crystals, which were going into the stomach. And I was feeling lack of energy, lack of power there. But equally, stomach issues, stomach problems this week. So we're looking at the core of things here as well, especially now if you guys are suffering with a lack of movement in some kind of way as well, there is small progress that is taking place there. So, don't give up. Keep going for it. There is some kind of protection holding you in a space at the moment. And again, only you guys know what that means. Okay. Then we have the King of Pentacles coming through. So it could be something that costs you money this week, hence the finances, and looking at finances this week, weighing things up, which is what I was picking up on. Equally, we've got to look at your health as well, which is important, and being on top of that, being in charge of that, pushing yourself in that right direction. So I feel like more root vegetables are needed for some of you guys. And again, the need to stay grounded and focused while you go through some kind of transition here, or maybe a few little challenges or obstacles there. Some of you could be prepared to pay out for something here or invest in something important around you. So again, make sure that you're grounded. If you're paying out for something, really know what you're going into. Look at everything in fine detail there as well, instead of just maybe there could be a contract or something there that you're going to be signing anyhow. There could be a few obstacles or blockages on the way, but you will get a green light. It's just going to take a little bit longer than expected there. And we've got the Ten of Wands again. That shows me the struggles and the obstacles that are in the way. They're kind of saying to you, look, don't give up. You're very close. You're very nearly there to getting that green light. And it's about to come into something's going to get more harmonizing for you. The obstacles, you're going to reach the end of that goal, the end of that result anyhow. You are going to get things moving and flowing. They are going to happen. It feels like things are going in mud at the moment. It just feels like there's obstacle after obstacle, no matter how hard you try, whatever you do, wherever you go. It's kind of like it just keeps you stuck in some kind of way. Maybe it's about timing here, it could be, but there is an energy, like I say, of protection around you. You don't know what the universe is protecting you from at the moment, but in time you will see and you'll understand why things are going the way they're going. But don't panic, drop your worries, stresses, and strains. Use your inner knowledge and wisdom to help you through this. I kind of feel like yeah, there's just a need for a break, a bit of time out, a bit of stagnant energy. It's going to sit there just for that little bit longer this week, that's all. But by the end of the week, I feel like things are going to shift and start flowing again for you, and you'll gain that sense of direction. Yeah, we've got a death card here as well, interestingly enough. So it is an end of a situation, cycle, phase, um, whatever's going on in and around your life. Some of you, there could be a relationship that goes up in flames here as well. I'm not going to lie, there could be some kind of ending in that respect. It's interesting because it kind of blocked me here. And not blocked me as a person, as a reader, but the energy is like, that's it. It's just done. There's no way forward. There's just nothing. Nothing's being said. Nothing. Let's just see what that is. Maybe you guys just don't see that this is gonna, it could be the end of your car, could be the end of the road for something. It could be the end of your work career side of things, you moving in a different direction. It could be the end of an idea. There's a need to surrender to something here, to let it go, so it enables you to move on, move forward. So you might have to let something or someone go here this week. Whether you don't want to or not is another question, but enable for things to change around you, for things to get better, for things to go in that right direction. You've got to let go. You've got to surrender to it. You've got to trust in the universe here. Really is. We've got the Three of Swords there as well. Okay. There could literally be a passing someone this week. I'm not saying this for everybody, I'm really not, but it could be something to do with travel or a result of travel. Could be to do with motorbike. Or a bike could be involved here in some way, shape, and form. Look, this is very, very specific here. It is not going to be for everybody. It is not. And I hope, and I really hope I'm wrong. You know, but if we flip this onto something else now, again, this could be the end of suffering, end of pain, end of struggles, end of battles. The end of anxiety, the end of some kind of struggle and battle here anyhow, the end of that feeling stuck in the mud kind of vibe feeling. There's certainly an ending that's coming up this week anyhow. And I kind of feel in a way relieved, if I'm honest. there is some relief from this. So you're going to feel this week. It's like chucking something up in the air and like finally. This could be an end of a contract as well for some of you guys. You know, where I saw something being signed here, it's like finally, it's the end of this dark period. It's the end of these dark times. Something's going up in flames. There could literally be some paperwork as well that could be destroyed in a fire. Someone could be setting fire to something here, destroying something. That puts something on hold anyhow. Changes course, changes direction. So let's see what this Six of Swords is all about. Now, that is that one step forward, two back kind of energy, and sometimes the mind interfering with what do I do next? How do I make this happen? Where do I go? Kind of energies. And just the mental blockages that go with that. And it is to do with some kind of loss that's going to bring in victory, success. It's gonna, you have to let go to move on. That's what it is. Now we've got the Six of Swords, which is what I said to you at the very beginning there. Then we have the Five of Cups, which is crying over spilled milk for some of you guys. It is certainly loss, gain kind of energies, losing to gain. And again, the gain is coming after this particular point in time. So we've got to surrender. We've got to let go. We've got to trust in an ending here for a new beginning, and a bright new beginning at that. Somebody could be grieving something or someone here as well. And then again, if I'm looking at things from a different angle, a different point of view, there is a birth or rebirth that's going in place here. So it's kind of like, for some of you guys, you may hear of a passing of someone and also a birth of someone as well at the same time. So it's those mixed feelings and emotions that we've got here going on as well. You can't quite get, you're sad, but you're happy as well at the same time. And it's, oh, it's kind of muddled up. It's kind of, and for some of you guys, again, if we're going down the work career side of things as well, it's been obstacle after obstacle. It's been challenge after challenge. And, you know, some of you guys are thinking, I need things to change. I need things to alter. You know, something's got to be done. And, you know, but you're scared about losing that position or losing the money in some kind of way, and unsure, uncertain about where you're headed, where you're going, that kind of vibe feeling as well. And the same in relationships. You could be looking at what you're losing over rather than what you're gaining, or something along those lines. So it is that loss gain this week. And needing to ride that wave just that little bit longer. But it's nothing that you can't handle. It's nothing that you can't handle. But I will say, get yourself prepared for where you're headed, where you're going, because things are going to change for the better for you in big, big ways, for the positive. Because we get that in the Six of Wands anyhow. That is that victory and success, you being in the spotlight. This is having the right people, the right support by your side, having the right surroundings in every sense. But I kind of feel like that death rebirth thing that's going on here as well. So certainly by spring, you'll be on your way. By spring. I saw the other day, it's only what, 16 weeks away? I don't know. Is that true? I don't know. I don't know. What season are we now? You never know in the UK, I tell you that. Could be hot one minute, freezing the next. It was so odd because where was it? We were out at Christmas Eve somewhere, and it should have been really cold. It should have been. But there were flowers coming out, and it was so mild. We didn't even have our coats done up. It was crazy. And then the next day, it was like ice everywhere. So yeah, that's the UK for you. But anyhow, back to the reading. There could be things going hot and cold around you as well. I do need to say that. But we have the Knight of Pentacles there with the King of Cups. So I feel like this is coming through the other side of your feelings and emotions. You're kind of coming to terms with a lot of things, and that will be coming to terms with some kind of loss. So I do feel like you will come through the other side. You will see the light. You will regain your energy. You will regain your power. And you'll be heading in that new direction. And this is about you following your heart, doing what makes you happy. But equally, you could have help and support coming in a different way, in a different form around you. It's going to put a smile on your face anyhow. Those dark clouds are going to clear from this situation. I also see someone putting on a brave face. Sometimes we need to do that. I'm not telling people that they should be false in any kind of way, but sometimes it's a way of coping. It's a way of coping. With the Ten of Wands, we have the Four of Wands. So again, this is saying that stability, security in every sense. What you send out to the universe is coming back. Maybe you've asked for alterations, changes. Maybe you've been praying, hoping, wishing out to the universe. Things have been messy, but those things are behind you. Where you're headed, where you're going, you've gained knowledge, you've gained wisdom. Either way, you've learned a lot of lessons. You've been to hell and back, so you know what to do here in this instance. You know what to do, where to go deep within. It's about understanding, listening to that gut intuition as always. It's about releasing your worries, stresses, and strains, knowing that you'll get there. It's just a case of when. Doesn't matter when, you'll get there. Life's a journey. It's not a destination. There's always obstacles. In life, there is death, rebirth all around, whether it's in the physical form of losing someone or gaining someone, or losing a position and gaining another position in life. There is always loss and gain to bring in that balance back to your life. But this is all for your highest good, for something bigger, better, brighter for you somewhere along the line here. It's getting you out of sticky times. Got a lot of sixes here as well, which talks about balance. We've now got the Six of Pentacles, which is coming through for you guys. Again, it's all about equal give and take all around. You could be dealing with someone that's been lazy around you, in denial in some kind of way, which hence a release of a relationship, you not putting up with it anymore. You putting some strong, firm boundaries in place and saying, you know what, you're not going to waste my time, effort, and energy anymore. You're not going to keep taking from me. I can only give so much. It's you standing your ground. I feel like I've got many different messages today. Sorry, guys. So again, that's why I say take what resonates for you, but it's all about what you put out there to the universe, and it's certainly going to be reflected back. Some of you guys, I don't know if you're, look, because I don't know if you're, not in a bad way, so don't take this the wrong way, but researching someone, looking for a specific person, a specific type, or a specific opportunity here, because there's something in your head and in your mind that you've got going on there that you're searching for or looking for, hoping, wishing, praying for. Someone's going to reach out here and offer you a lifeline. And it could be in a female form. It doesn't have to be. You could have been talking to this person online, through text, through messages in some way, shape, and form. And I kind of feel like there is a get together or a come together or something along those lines coming in here. I feel like it's the end of suffering anyhow for you guys. No matter what it is you're going through, there is an end to a cycle phase energy situation. around you. And there is rebirth happening here, which means new people, new energies, new situations are coming in for you for your greatest good. So there's new learning experiences coming in. And there's certainly, I kind of feel like there's rewards, recognition coming in. There's progress. It's the end of these sticky, stagnant times for sure. And there's a lot of protection around you, a lot. Yeah, with the Three of Swords, we then got the Two of Swords. So that's the end of confusion, coming out of confusion, no more mental struggles or battles. This is you choosing that direction, going with it. This is also breaking free in some kind of way. Again, like I said, some of you guys are breaking free from your feelings and emotions from a situation around you that's just not serving you in some kind of way. So you're finding your feet, you know what you want, you're going for it. It's beginning stages, let's just say, because again, you're starting to see things. You're starting to see things. You're starting to get the signs or see the signs. The signs are always there, but sometimes when we've got a lot going on in our head, in our mind, we kind of miss those. Or what a lot of people tend to do is shove them to the back of our heads and just not deal with them. That's what generally happens a lot of the time. It's about noticing those signs, acting upon them, even if you don't understand why sometimes. It's like changing course, changing direction when you're out and about in the car as well. I don't know why I keep going back to the car, but it's all meant to be. It's all meant to happen. It could be for your safety. It could be for someone else's safety. Who knows? But there's always reasons behind everything. So red lights have meanings. You've got to trust it. But yeah. It's the end of the road here. You come to the end of something anyhow, and you're going to come through the other side. And it's about getting creative as well for some of you guys, putting your ideas into action, getting them flowing, getting things moving in that right way. I just see celebrations, if I'm honest. Good things coming at the end of all this for you. End of the dark times, anyhow. It's the end of confusion, end of battles, maybe even end of a karmic cycle here, because we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and right next to that is the Sun card and the World card. So I can't tell you how much of a life changer this is. This is you coming through the other side. And this is all down to your hard work, energy, and efforts. And it doesn't mean physical hard work like labor work, lifting and shifting. This is you learning lessons. This is you listening to your intuition, trusting it, taking steps, acting upon it, growing, evolving in different ways. This is you doing all that hard work. That's what that is. And the universe is rewarding you for that hard work. So you are being gifted a new cycle. You are going into a new phase, a new cycle, and this is heading towards happiness as well. We've got the happiest card of the pack here. And again, we're breaking that cycle with the Wheel of Fortune. No, just remember life has many twists and turns. It's how you overcome it, it's how you react to it. Okay. If you panic, if you overthink, if you worry, you stress, you slow things down all the time. If you trust and accept, no matter how difficult something may be, then you kind of flow a bit easier through that journey. I'm not going to say it's easy, it never is, no matter what we're faced with. Our human minds get in the way of everything, and we just can't help it. We're human. But it's how you overcome everything. It's how you keep yourself grounded in the process as well. Look after yourself. Look after those closest to you. Figure out what's right and wrong for you on every level, whether it's people, whether it's what you put into you, whether it's the choices and decisions that you make around just everyday living. Everything has a reason behind it, and everything has consequences as well as rewards. It's never a wrong choice either. It's never a wrong pathway. As long as you're trusting your gut, you're kind of gonna feel a lot safer with it, even though it's uncertain sometimes. It is usually generally a safer way. But surrender to everything that's no longer working for you now. Just kind of allow. Allow the universe to show you that direction. I do see you coming out of hurt, pain, suffering. That there is the end of suffering coming in here. This is about you focusing on what's important for you now rather than focusing on what everyone else is thinking, saying, doing, or how it's going to affect them. This is about you and only you. It's not selfish, it's what you need as a person to grow, to evolve, to move on. Everyone else has that choice and option. Some people don't take that. Some people will just sit in the negatives of why and go over things. So let's see what we've got with the flower cards for you guys. Some of you guys, there's a new home coming up, so things are moving on, moving forward towards that as well. So blocks are getting removed in that respect. So you could be packing up, leaving, going to a new location. It's coming. It is coming. What you're doing at the moment is clearing out the old. Some of you guys may need to just have a good clear out anyhow. In every way. There's a big fat yes coming. It's gonna happen. Lots of yellows coming in here, and as I say that, another yellow's come out with the wish fulfillment card. As I said, you guys are praying, hoping, wishing, sending things out to the universe. It's coming out, and someone's going to reach out to you anyhow, give you the information you need, give you the support that you need. It could come in a female form anyhow. So just watch out for that. And I kind of feel like you're certainly on the way to happiness. They're telling you to let go, which is what I said with that death card as well. There will be someone that lets go, but equally you could be letting go as well, or the need to. You've got to trust the process. There you go. Love yourself first. And that was the last thing that I said to you guys. Sometimes we've got to think of just number one only. You're in charge of you, your life, your energy. If you allow others to interfere in that in any kind of way, your life could get stalled. More obstacles and blocks could form. So it's not being selfish at all. It's what you need to do. It's what you need to understand. It's how you get through life. It's how you overcome the mental and physical blocks of something. But that's kind of what I've got for you for this week. I hope that helps you guys. I hope that makes sense. I wish you all the very best. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.